It's been a rough and tumble year in the marketing industry, and 2024 is expected to be no different, with the inevitable twists, turns, and surprises. So let's peer into our crystal ball for some of the most salient marketing trends heading into 2024. I hereby indemnify myself in perpetuity. Content has long been hailed as the king of marketing, but its throne is being redesigned. In 2024, look for a resurgence in long-form content, driven by a growing appetite among consumers for in-depth storytelling. Snackable programming be damned. What's more, the integration of augmented and virtual reality into content marketing is poised to create more immersive experiences. Consumers virtually trying on your products or exploring your services from, well, anywhere, will soon become the norm. The marriage of data and generative AI will have an even bigger impact on content marketing, as AI-enabled analytics give marketers the opportunity to tailor their experiences for individual customers. Sustainability will play a critical role in marketing in 2024, as the effects of climate change get worse and spark even more extreme weather events. Sustainability is no longer a nice-to-have for brands, but the foundation for which modern marketing is built on. In 2024, we'll see a surge in eco-friendly initiatives, from sustainable packaging to carbon-neutral operations. But consumers are not just looking for environmentally friendly products. They want to support brands that share their commitment to a better planet. It's a conversation that forward-thinking marketers need to have with upper management. Key questions include, what's our carbon footprint? How do we reduce it and work more effectively with our supply chain? What's the most effective way of getting our environmental message to multiple stakeholders? Despite all the bad actors assembled, sort of like the digital equivalent of the barroom scene in the original Star Wars, social media remains a major marketing channel for many brands. But the landscape is changing. In 2024, many brands will leverage social commerce, turning their social media platforms into virtual storefronts. In 2024, look for more brands to craft social media campaigns with influencers who continue to increase, well, their influence with consumers exhausted by traditional and interruptive advertising. X, formerly known as Twitter, remains a wild card for advertisers, what with a storm of criticism that the site is posting both misinformation and extremely questionable content. Diversity, equity, and inclusion will be front and center in 2024. From diverse casting and advertising to more equitable hiring practices, inclusivity is no longer a checkbox, but a fundamental aspect of brand identity. But more than 3 years after the murder of George Floyd, which sparked a racial reckoning throughout the U.S., there's a growing chorus that corporate America is starting to backslide on diversity. A report from consulting firm DDI, based on the responses from 13,000 business leaders, found that companies are largely failing on their DEI goals, with just 21% recruiting and promoting from a diverse pool of candidates. Carlos Santiago, co-founder of the ANA's Alliance for Inclusive and Multicultural Marketing, told the ANA that most companies have lacked a comprehensive, inclusive marketing strategy. That'll definitely need to change in 2024 if brands want to better reflect rapidly evolving demos and sharper changes in consumer behavior. Privacy concerns will also be top of mind for marketers in 2024. The recently passed DELETE Act in California, which enables consumers to get all of their information scrubbed from data brokers' records, may be a game changer. With third-party cookies going away slowly but surely, marketers will also be responsible to amass first-party and zero-party data anchored by a robust tech stack. Indeed, to get a better handle on technology in 2024, marketers will have to cultivate relationships with their IT counterparts, chip away at the business silos, and get more left-brain, analytical-based exercise. Perhaps most important, marketers in 2024 will have to up their game when it comes to being C-suite conversant. Brand managers will need to pick their battles carefully in 2024 and strive for the kind of positive outcomes that will win them bigger budgets and increase their clout throughout their organization. But no matter what happens, one thing is for sure: marketers need to buckle up. For the ANA Champions of Growth podcast, I'm Matthew Schwartz.